Hello and welcome into another video today by me, Big G Man. Today I'm going to show you how to use the market properly within Tibia and the mistakes people make whilst using the market to make money. Without further ado, we're going to get into this video. I'm going to explain how I make money and how you can make money easily from just doing simple green gin, blue gin, and even some items sort of thing which you can sell to vendors without having any sort of quest. So now I'm going to go into more details and how you can make money from the marketplace. At the moment I am on my main character. There's a few examples which I can show you which you can make money from. One of them is the giant amphius. They sell for 60k on the market, well, to the vendors. To make small profits from these things, you loot these from when you're doing Tibia, and obviously these sell for 60k, but as you notice here, 2 market buys are going on for good price. So if you think about it, you're making good money here. Also, these are good money as well because they sell more than that actually in terms of they're being sold for. And there's some examples here which I'm going to give you. I've got a buy market offer for this. I'm going to show examples on my main. The giant simmering pool, I've got 100 of these selling for, buying for 2,100 on the market. These sell for 3kk per one, so it gives you a 900 GP market gap. And I'm also going to show you where you go wrong. Not a lot of people know this, but you know these gems, people are actually losing money from these gems buying from the market. So if I'm going to show you an example now, you put the buy offer in which people buying from. These sell for 5kk at the vendors in Yamaha. People are buying these for 5,010 gold, so they're losing 10 gold per one. So it's, as you can see, as it goes up, the fee keeps on going 99. So in theory, you think you're making money, you're actually not doing this. And when you cancel, obviously when you buy this, you lose that fee instantly straight away. So I'm going to show you. We're going to buy one, so we're going to take 510 out of that. It creates it. You don't get that fee back. You see there? Cancel. Oh, you do get your fee back actually, which I never knew. So you do sort of make your fee. Unless you buy, you don't get a fee. But still, when buying these, you lose money. Also, there's some other examples. Small emeralds I have found to be selling at a disadvantage. These sell for 250. People are still buying, even though they're in red here. They're still buying at a loss. So, well, the reason why I'm going to tell you this is, on my little side project for the Elite Knights at the moment, I am very much abusing the market to make clear profits. Obviously, I've got 300k now. I've got buy offers on for focus capes and for knight armors. This is a 250 GP profit per one. This is a 1k profit per one. And as you can see, I have looted a nice little bit of number of these, and the reason why I go for these items, because these are well popular items which can be sold. Like night legs is never a good example, but they're not, the profit margin on them isn't as good. Let's see, actually night legs might be a good one. I always say look at the items before. What does it sell for? Sell for 5kk. So obviously I found a good margin item in night legs. One of them, my other one is I've got a couple of these. I brought some Spellbook on mind controls. These sell for 13kk. You're making over 1.7 GP per one. So as long as you look for all these little items, you can find some real hidden gems in terms of making money from the market. It's just playing the market smart. So for example, Boots of Haste. These sell for 30kk at a market. These are all little places where you can make solid money. These Nightmare Blades, they sell for 35kk. They're being brought for 30kk. These are all smart items which you can buy with being a low level where you don't have too much money. You don't have to you don't have to spend too much money on these. If you do these over time, you make small amounts of money over time. Like as I said, for example, these are selling for an average of like maybe 900 GP profit per one. I've got over 100. That's 90kk there, and I've got nearly 50kk. So that's like 150k profit from just doing nothing, just from simply going to the market, buying them. Yeah, I'll have to go and sell these soon. But if you got like a nice little sum of money, which you're not in need of any money, because I don't have green gin at the moment, but I will have green gin soon. And this is examples of how you can make money. And obviously, before buying anything, I always suggest looking at the item. For example, we'll look at blue robes. They sell for 10kk. Blue robes. You go to the market, you put in blue robe, and before you buy anything, make sure the margins are good. And if you're not sure if you're going to make money on it, put the 9662. The fee is 194 per one. You are making a small 144 profit from this. But if you look at each item before you try and buy and try and make profit from the market, always use this little trick where you go onto it and you're seeing if you making money from them. As you can see, yeah, you're making money because that's a 12kk buy. Any items you want to do, I always say research it first and see what profit you can be made from these items. So that's the video for today. Hope you find this helpful, especially for low levels and people who don't know how to work the market system quite correctly. Like the biggest example is brown mushrooms. Yeah, they got 20,000 of these. They're thinking they're making money. They're not actually making no money at all. So say if you're selling yellow, you're actually making a negative 9 profit. These are selling these thinking they're making profit. They're not making nothing. But there's just examples of where people are thinking they're making money from profits, but they're not. But so yeah, so if anyone like this video, like and subscribe. But yeah, this is just giving you an outlook of where I reckon people are going wrong and how you can actually make proper profit from using the market on Tibia. Thank you again. Bye bye.